Welcome to Weydii 252. I'm your host, Chamad Hashi. Thank you for tuning in. And today's news headlines are: Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre meets Swiss ambassador to strengthen bilateral cooperation. Minister of Interior meets traditional leaders from Ethiopia's Somali region in Sanaag. Somalia hosts East African Standby Force policy organs meetings for the first time. Puntland Parliament has voted to dismiss former Speaker MP Abwan Abdirashid from his seat. Mayor of Mogadishu receives Arab League ambassador in Somalia. Cameroon's president seeks to remain in power until almost his 100th birthday. World's oldest marathon runner dies in a hit and run at 114. Good evening and welcome to the news. First tonight, Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre received the ambassador of Switzerland to Somalia for talks focused on strengthening bilateral relations and cooperation between the two countries. During the meeting, Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre highlighted the achievements of the Danqaran government and reaffirmed Somalia's commitment to sustainable progress, particularly in advancing towards democratic elections that return power to the people. Switzerland ambassador reiterated to continue support for Somalia, especially in areas of reconciliation, peace building, and development. The Federal Minister of Interior, Federal Affairs and Reconciliation, Ali Yusuf Ali Hosh, held a meeting in Sanaag with a delegation of traditional leaders from Ethiopia's Somali region, led by Garad Kulmiye Garad Mohammed Garad Wilwal. The minister praised the delegation's peace-building efforts during the visit to SSC Khaatumo, acknowledging their constructive role in promoting reconciliation and stability in the region. The meeting was also attended by prominent traditional leaders, including Garad Chama Garad Ismail and Garad Abdirazaq Garad Sofa, along with other senior figures supporting the peace process. The 34th Policy Organs meeting at the Eastern Africa Standby Force officially opened today in Mogadishu. Hosted for the first time by Somalia, the open ceremony was led by the State Minister for Defense of the Federal Government of Somalia, Umar Ali Abdi. In his welcoming remarks, Minister Umar warmly received delegates from Eastern African Standby Force member states and noted the significance of the event. We are proud to host the 34th Eastern African Standby Force Policy Organs meeting in Mogadishu for the first time. This reflects the confidence regional countries have in Somalia and demonstrates the progress we've made in security and rebuilding our defense institutions. He reaffirms Somalia's commitment to regional peace and stability, emphasizing the country's active role in Eastern African Standby Force strategic objectives. This meeting reinforces our collective delegation to peace, security, and strategic cooperation in Eastern Africa. Strengthening coordination and joint efforts, particularly in defense and security, remains our top priority. Minister Umar also highlighted Eastern African Standby Force's critical role in maintaining peace across the region, stressing its importance in conflict prevention, peacekeeping, rapid response to security and humanitarian crisis. The Ministry of Defense considers it an honor to host this high-level gathering, underscoring Somalia's growing leadership in promoting regional peace, security, and defense cooperation. The Puntland Parliament has officially approved the resignation of MP Abdirashid Yusuf Jibril Abwan during the session attended by 43 members. 38 voted in favor, 1 voted against, 4 abstained. Abdirashid, a former parliamentary speaker, announced his resignation to join efforts in forming the SSC Khaatumo administration in Las Anod. The decision marks his shift from Puntland politics to focus on regional unification initiatives. The governor of Banaadir region and the mayor of Mogadishu, Hassan Mohammed Hussein Mungab, received with the Arab League ambassador in Somalia, Mr. Abdullahi Al-Utaibi, at the Mogadishu municipality. The governor of the region and the mayor of the capital welcomed the ambassador of the Arab League and shared with him the extensive efforts being undertaken by the local government in the capital. These efforts include reconstruction and beautification improvement of critical infrastructure such as roads, drainage system, and water channels, as well as advancement of social services such as education and healthcare. Dr. Hassan Mohammed praised the Arab League for its long-standing support to Somali people during difficult times. He called for strengthening this historical relationship and leveraging it in key areas as the country enters a recovery phase. Ambassador Al-Utaibi, for his part, expressed his gratitude for the warm and cordial welcome extended to him by the mayor of Mogadishu. He emphasized that the Arab League is committed to supporting Somalia, both in the state and its people, in areas such as enhancing knowledge and youth capacity building, promoting Arabic language, and supporting state building and national self-reliance. In other news, Cameroon's long-serving President Paul Biya, 92, has officially announced his candidacy for an 8th term in the upcoming October 2025 presidential election. In power since 1982, Biya could remain president until nearly age 100 if re-elected. His bid follows the removal of the term limits in 2008 and comes amid growing concerns over his health, mounting unrest in Anglophone regions, and Boko Haram threats. Opposition leaders have slammed the decision as a sign of democratic decline. Fuja Singh, known as Terrabin Tornado, has died at age 114 after being struck in hit and run near his village in Punjab, India. Singh, who began marathon running at 89, completed 9 marathons and inspired many with his determination and resilience. Though he never held a Guinness World Record due to the lack of birth certificate, he was widely recognized as the world's oldest marathon runner. Indian Prime Minister Modi paid tribute, calling him an exceptional athlete. Police are reviewing CCTV footage in identifying the vehicle involved. That's all for today. We'll be back with more news updates. Until then, stay tuned with Weydii 252. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. It's good night from us.